And we're live.
Are we done dropping frames now?
According to OBS, we just dipped to like 58 frames per second earlier, but when I double checked, it said we didn't drop any frames.
Okay.
So I'm confused. Hello, everybody.
Oh, whatever works.
Hello, Hulk. How are you doing? Happy
Cheers.
Tuesday.
How's your Tuesday coming along? Thanks for the lurk, Fody and Skinner. If you can hear me, good luck with the PC. And good evening, afternoon, Evie.
Hello. I wanted to do my hair before we started, but I realized that we've been leaving you on hold for 8 minutes, so here we go.
Just lost Saucy's call. No, how is it coming along though?
Also, my
Were you guys
microphone
almost
was
done?
not on. Hello again. Now
Wow.
that you can hear me in my more normal voice.
You even complained at me earlier that my mic wasn't on yet.
I know, right? Also, our bot is doing weird stuff again.
Why?
Because it doesn't spit out the name of a person using the lurk command. So, bear with me a second while I eat this cookie.
Oh yeah, true. You're right.
How are you all doing?
I want to use a word, but the bots won't like it, so I'll say waffle instead. You can use whichever, because
Yes.
our bots...
Don't care about you cursing, and neither do we. You can curse all you want.
We should have trained the bot well.
Wait,
Oh, now it did.
now it works.
Maybe it's because Skinner didn't just say lurk, but also added lines. Oh, and it was the same with Fody. I think that's why.
Yeah. I can
Funnily
totally
enough.
recommend Streamlabs chatbot. Works perfectly. Making a list of my best friends' waffles and then putting them into Hunger Games Simulator.
What's the word that sounds familiar with waffle? Waffle, waffle, waffle.
I don't know, maybe it's either a spoiler for Danganronpa or it's a curse word since it's bot.
It's probably a curse word, otherwise the bots wouldn't have a problem with it. But what comes close to waffle?
That's why I use Nightbot for simple commands. No commands in this stream are simple. Or are way more
Waifu. Yeah, true.
Oh.
That's blocked in Nightbot.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I once got timed out for 10 minutes because I somehow put it waifu in a line. Swaffle is absolutely allowed.
Hello everybody. Hello Bev. Hello Evie. I think only my microphone was on. How are you all doing on this wonderful Tuesday while I mute this ad because I still haven't gotten around to fix our sound.
Nightbot hates fun.
Yeah, Nightbot is...
And especially with like
Shit.
new streamers, they see Nightbot everywhere, so they use it. Don't look into the auto mod option that has everything on.
Because, I'm sorry, but a normal fresh user that has never used Nightbot before themselves wouldn't expect Nightbot to hate fun.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but because they don't look in that, you have it usually with newer streamers.
Yeah.
Especially like after a raid, if you use 6 or more emotes, Nightbot is like,
Too much fun,
off.
fuck you. Can't curse, can't spam emotes, basically all the things that are fun.
Yeah. At least I think it's 6 emotes, could also be less.
I don't know.
Could also be 2 or more.
Also usually can't curse, even with words where you wouldn't think, how is this offensive? Like even if you just make a typo. Like, yeah.
But a waifu Hunger Games simulator, that sounds pretty interesting.
Cool.
There can only be one waifu.
Yes.
I like collecting waifus though.
What did you do to this Oreo?
It
Did you eat
broke,
only the top?
maybe.
Yeah, then that is yours because I ain't eating no half Oreos.
You just broke off half.
Yeah, on purpose. Wow. Also, your hair looks extra poofy today.
Baby, I adore you. Oh, is he still not there? He's coming today, right?
Yes, Tifa did violate the Oreo.
Well, technically you're like supposed to twist off the top and then lick the cream and then eat the rest.
Evie,
This happened by accident though.
to make you mad at me for eating Oreos the wrong way.
I usually don't have the patience.
Whenever I try to twist them apart, I break the cookie, so I just don't. I tried that like 3 or 4 times in my life. I even fail at eating Oreos the way people tell me to.
You had a great day for internet problems though, because at least we now know the bot in Discord works. Like ping, ping, ping.
The waifu, the memes include so far Alucard, George Washington, Justice Hammer 3, and his dog.
Well,
George Washington because of Hamilton. That was the guy with the bald guy, big burly dude. I cannot remember the names of the actors in Hamilton except for Lin-Manuel Miranda and Daveed Diggs.
I don't remember any of the names. I'm not very good at names.
I feel really bad because I think every single person in that is absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was much better than I expected.
I just have a really bad memory when it comes to names. So, you know what I just realized?
What?
Having Oreos before we're about to speak a whole lot was a horrible idea.
I think it was a great idea.
It's because you eat cookies all day if I let you.
Let me finish this and then we can start the game.
Just finished the first act, taking a break at intermission and listened to the ton, but I hadn't watched the filmed version. Wait, have you listened to it all or just the songs? So like, do you already know the story? Because I don't want to spoil anything accidentally. This is a spoiler-free stream. Unless Tifa speaks without thinking again, like with WandaVision.
I thought I was doing you guys a favor by saying the name that you forgot.
No.
I just blacked it out.
I know it all, very good.
See, so no spoilers.
Then I cannot accidentally spoil anything. I have most of it memorized. They are amazing songs. And I mean, the play in general is pretty great. Did you also have a look at all the channel point redeems work? And are the way they're supposed to? Very good.
Oh, I didn't check if they work, but they are there. Yes.
Also, it's history, so it's not spoilable. That's
yeah,
a good point.
You make a point there.
That is a very good point.
Can I spoil all the history?
Yes.
Well, technically it could, because I never had that stuff in school.
Me neither. But then again, we also didn't go to school in America.
That is also very true.
Shockingly. And again, with some of the stuff we do while on camera, it can be doubted whether we ever went to school at all. But we have.
And that is true. I just can't prove it anymore because I lost my diplomas.
Mine are over there. Off screen.
Oh.
Have you heard
Look
about
at
how
that.
crazy Burr went after he shot Hamilton? No, I haven't.
How or why that?
Probably because he regretted what he did.
Why?
Because he regretted shooting Hamilton?
Oh, I thought as in, yeah, never mind.
I refuse to believe that Tifa went to school. Believe that Tifa. Blah, blah, blah. I refuse to believe Tifa went to school. Stop telling fantastical lies. No, I can confirm she did go to school because we once walked into one of her old teachers.
Yeah, but that was great, my grade school teacher.
Gray, your grade school teacher?
Grade school is before high school in English, right?
I think so. I don't know. It makes you think I know this kind of stuff.
I don't know, I never know the order.
Now, honestly,
Like other school systems are confusing.
yeah, I agree with her.
I'm always stuck with our school system.
But the reason I'm saying she actually went to school is because I honestly doubt that Tifa has the capabilities of getting someone to fake pretend that they were her teacher. So I honestly don't think she's that kind of person.
I was kind of flattered that after 18 years they still remembered.
I
Very
can
sweet.
understand that. Now, let me get the game on there. And
Actually, shit, I'm old.
Start.
Almost 20 years. I'm pretty sure Cody would think. Yeah, that is true. Like, usually before I go for a walk with Jack, I go around the neighborhood and ask people if they can pretend to know me, so that I don't look out of place.
No, if only this would work. Oh my god. Why is OBS so weird?
This seems to be a regular thing lately.
Yeah.
Or is that just me?
Yeah, unfortunately so, but thankfully by now I remember the numbers I need to put in.
There you go.
Chapter
Yeah, because
4.
it's happening so often. Did you ever think we would get to chapter 4?
Yes. However, it was quite literally a question of when. Now, let me plug you into this thing so I don't accidentally put out your cable anymore. Yeah, weeks ago.
I think we've been making good progress lately.
How wrong I was.
So we're now down to a few. Quick recap. Taka is dead. Hifumi is dead. Celeste is dead. And Sakura turned out to be the insider.
Sakura appears to be the insider, given that we just before this we saw a scene of where she was fighting / talking with Monokuma about not wanting to do this anymore. Something like that.
True, but that kind of made it seem clear that that was the insider. Kyoko's on the waifu list, not Celeste. I would put Celeste on the waifu list.
Maybe there's a reason for that. I mean, currently, from what we've seen from the characters so far, I would also pick Kyoko over Celeste.
Yeah, if you also count personality, yeah, I guess.
Yes. Surprisingly, I do care about a person's personality. You only care about the frilly hair, do you?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
When it comes to collecting waifus and husbandos, yeah.
Good thing I love you all the same still. Now, everybody settled in and ready?
Yes, I am.
Let me do stretches.
I have a feeling we're gonna get a small recap here. I have a feeling we're gonna get a small recap in the game. Why does everything keep being stuck?
Not limited to 1 per game. Here's 2 from Danganronpa 3. Hasn't played V3 yet though. I wonder who's gonna come out on top in your Hunger Games thing.
I like the look of some of the characters in the later games from what I saw when getting the game.
Too bad we can't really look up anything about them. Ready?
Well, I read about it, but that's kind of it.
Guess that's a no?
Yes, I'm ready. Like in the summary.
In the submarine?
Summary.
Let's actually start playing before people get mad at us.
Off you go.
Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Good thing we just did a recap, imagining that there wouldn't be a
Well, I didn't do a recap before.
This is like a bad episode of Naruto, filler within filler.
But we're getting there.
Then Mondo killed Chihiro.
At least this is a complete recap.
And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. Thank you, Makoto. Maki is best girl in V3, she's a fellow groundhog. Declared it when I saw her birthday and have never swayed. I wonder when we will get to Danganronpa 3.
Well, at this rate, maybe in the next 3, 4, 5 years.
Maybe even next year if we keep at it. Hey now, let's talk about future Danganronpa. Yeah, let's get through this one first, don't worry.
Not like we'll remember.
Yeah. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case.
Wait. Did we speak to Sakura after we found her in the gym with Monokuma? We just left.
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I recall, yes. Before we almost collapsed from having a concussion from getting knocked out after finding the secret room.
And we found a secret room. Someone knocked us out and then took all the old documents out of it.
Yes.
True. I forgot.
I wonder if you guys have any birthday twins. 12th December, 24th February. Don't know if there's a character in Danganronpa with a birthday like these, because I'm not gonna look it up, because I will get spoiled.
It also didn't say the birthday in game, did it? Last time we checked, or we tried to check.
Yes, if you check their files, it does.
Oh yeah, true, it did say it. Mm-hmm. So now there's only 5 of us here.
Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Can't have that many chapters left in. Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true.
Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? December what? 12.
12.
12.
Makoto, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
She knows something's up. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Mukbang stream!
Donuts!
What do you mean in that case?
Well, cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be cause you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you feel your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up, so let's eat. Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up.
I'm not sure about that combination. I have a pic saved with all the birthdays and the pixel art of the characters. Nope, no birthday twins. No. I share a birthday with Ryota, such a dull character. Ryota? Was he in Danganronpa 1? Or are you...
I don't think that's in 1.
The only Ryota I can think of is in Heartful Boyfriend. Pretty sure there are other characters with that name, but that's the only character with a name I can think of right now.
That is definitely the best one.
Yeah, not sure about that. I wouldn't know how I feel about sharing a birthday with a pigeon. I mean, I probably do, but...
I am quite sure you do, with hundreds of pigeons, probably.
Oh, he's in the anime of Danganronpa 3.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm also looking forward to watching the anime once we're done here.
It's like a deep impact style, meteor impact, extinction level event combination of foods.
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
Yes, a new area probably opened up.
I wonder if 2 new areas could open up. That's right, since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet.
No, it's just that more than half of us are dead. She's right, we have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah, think happy thoughts, not deadly thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say.
I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murderers.
What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits,
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
20%.
I'll about that?
Oh, he's gotten better. I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day.
That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't occult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Cattle what?
so
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me.
You a cow? Bitch, I'm a cow.
It all happened one day when I went to go get a cheeseburger. Hamburger. I can't read. Shocking nobody. After this game, you can watch for Danganronpa 1 anime if you like bad things. Okay. Do not watch for Danganronpa 3 anime.
Well, it's gonna be a long time in the future before we get to it anyway.
Oh.
The cat's screaming.
Groundhog, should we say hello to your cat? How about we ask first? Do you
It's already screaming. Like, what's the worst we can do?
activate it more?
Well.
No, for someone who loves animals, you are surprisingly quick to anger cats that are listening to this.
So
for some
true.
reason.
Cats love me.
Also, hello T. I hope
T.
your week has been better than it was yesterday at least.
How are you doing? Did you already get sleep?
It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed the patties were 100% all beef.
Don't they all say that?
Most places do, yes. So I got a burger to go and headed home. And before long,
the end is nigh.
the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Not the burger.
Came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
I hate it when that happens.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
It's a boring burger.
And then
2 patties, salad, and that's
That's
it.
a Tifa burger.
I would at least have cheese on there and some sauce.
still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means?
They stole the cheese.
The burger wasn't 100% beef. It had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
And I thought we were the dumbest thing on the stream.
I love that they made the artwork for this.
I'll give her some treats. Aww.
That made this even better. Just to have that visual.
Imagine they could have spent more money on localizing and voicing everything, but instead... they
That
went
shot
with
was
something
worth
else.
it.
Then again, I'm pretty sure they didn't... Didn't the English version come out years after the Japanese? I mean,
Worth
I know
it.
there was a fan translation, but... So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it. Now, do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through.
Digging that story. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Talking about stinking, hello Bake.
You have perfect timing, Bacon.
Hello Bacon, I hope your week has been getting better since yesterday. The bacon never stinks! Yes, I know.
Oh, perfect. How are you doing?
Also, according to Groundhog, it's only voiced just as much as Japanese.
Makes sense.
But why?
Well, why not?
The Bacon got a promotion today, nice.
Oh, nice.
New responsibilities or just more money?
Because you fixed all their shit yesterday? Or explained to them how to reboot?
How to find an iPhone.
Congratulations! What do you get to do now?
Oh yeah, sorry. Wait. Promotion dance. Why are you not dancing, Tofu? Yeah. Congratulations.
Congrats. Where is... Oh, here it is.
The game is there.
Well, that I saw.
Also, hello Andric. I hope your Tuesday is going good so far as well.
Andric, how are you doing? How is work?
Yes, and happy work, I guess.
Well, Andric usually still works at this time.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying it too.
Yeah, but that's why I said it first.
Say your line.
I already said this one.
Oh yeah.
Because that's when Bacon came in.
I stink of... How dare you?
Well, you do stink though.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Anyway. I hope your prediction turns out to be true.
There's still 7 left, not 5.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Byakuya.
Byakuya and
No,
the other
Byakuya.
and the other stinky one is still there.
Tomo. No, Toko.
Toko. That's what I said.
Genocide Jill. Hey X-Fam, work's going well. I was confused when I saw the stream alert pop up and I remembered I took yesterday off and today is in fact Tuesday. Yes, you already skipped Monday. You are 1/5 through your work week already.
Days off go way too fast. Like before you know it, it's already the next day.
Also, Kitty now has the zoomies.
The zoomies?
Yes, it's running around.
Oh.
Zoom.
Well, at least it's quiet then, I guess. Unless she's also screaming with it.
Or breaking things. Also, hello Wolf.
Hey Wolf, how you doing? Why did you kill someone again? Well, Genocide Jill didn't kill anyone here in the game at least.
That is true.
So now she's all good.
Thank you all. Phone is glitching the fuck out right now, so I didn't hear anything that Jack and Tofu said.
No! We said, congratulations on your promotion. What are you gonna do now? And then we did like all this.
I think that is...
That kind of sums it up.
as many visual cues as you needed. Things are working now, yes.
You can abuse time zones to skip Mondays. If I can also skip my workday that way, I'm all in for it.
Yes, is it possible to learn this power? Because I would not mind skipping parts of my days.
Teacher senpai. I'm willing to try it out next week.
The zoomies be loud, the pitter patter is intense. Oh, is it the same cat that purrs so loud you can hear it from the other side of the room too?
That's really cute.
Adorable. Same thing as before, but I'm Tech 2 instead of Level 1 now. Congratulations on leveling up. I hope you at least get more.
That sounds kind of cool. I leveled up. Yes.
I am now a Level 2 technician.
Now I'm guessing it's like different team, maybe different shifts or something. But congratulations regardless.
Also, no, it's
Very
her
happy
boyfriend's
for you.
kitty. Then I hope at least she gets to enjoy the zoomies.
And yeah, Wolf, but as long as they don't kill, as long as she doesn't kill us, I'm good for now.
For now, yes.
Like she can just stay out of our way.
Level up!
Yes, Bacon level 2.
Now it's Bacon Face 1020. You should change that. Also, I'm wondering, are we gonna see everyone but Makoto die in the game, or are we actually gonna be able to get out?
Well, I don't know. Is he also a character? I don't know if he's a character in the second one, for example.
I don't know either.
Could be that they start with like completely new characters.
So like same shit, different day.
Could be. We can all die. Like who knows?
True.
No one says well, someone is getting out alive.
I'm assuming it will be just Makoto.
Well, that could be. Maybe we'll have a happy ending.
I wouldn't mind, but I don't think. Also, same
Probably
team,
not.
same shifts, just better pay and a better title. Nice.
That sounds like a very good deal.
Not a bad idea, Jack. Smart. Let's continue.
Yes.
Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I.
That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But...
Well,
I was gonna say you still have those two, so you can't really say that. I didn't think you all were streaming today because it passed noon and you all weren't on. I was on.
yeah, but because of time shift. It's daylight savings time in most of the US now. But it hasn't happened here yet, so technically there's an additional hour difference.
Oh.
Once again,
Yeah.
time zones suck. Also, hello Ranger.
Our time shift is in 1.5 weeks, I think.
Yeah,
2
it's
weeks.
the last Saturday to Sunday night in March.
Not happening yet.
Daylight savings is stupid. I agree.
I can sort of get it. It's just really confusing that it's different everywhere.
Sauce is getting his computer put together, but I guess he needs some help and Foley is tied up, so I'm going to dip out for a bit. Bacon, thank you very much. You're doing the Lord's work.
Good luck. Say hi to Sauce. Hope you guys get it set up fast.
What she said.
I guess Fodi's technician came in.
Your line.
To be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this as well.
Byakuya.
I can say whatever I want. I'm gonna call him Tom or something.
Sure thing, Dofu.
But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves.
Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility.
That's one way to think of it. Hey, the official chapter 4.
That is Chihiro and Hina.
Yeah, she looked very different there. Oh shit, what was the name of chapter 4?
All Stars something.
Okay.
We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what happened. Blablabla. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. So...
If you see Sakuya somewhere,
Sekiro?
go speak to her.
I wish to go to the 3rd floor. And then here. Oh wait, I realized I can't drink anything.
Give me.
No, you're bad at this. Go away.
No, I'm better at this than you are.
Yeah, you're already bad at this.
No,
Give me.
go away.
You're pulling cables.
That's the way down. There's no way up here.
So now you're sitting here very awkwardly.
Yeah, that's fine. And you're not even drinking.
Yeah, I'm too busy trying to not get mad at the way you control the character.
It's better than you.
Mm-hmm.
There is the
If
other
only we
staircase.
had a map overlay and could see where we're going.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Also, give me
this
that.
one is
I
open.
can't watch this.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it.
If there's nothing, you can't find it.
This looks like plenty of music stuff, and there's a 5th floor, so I assume there's at least one more chapter. Let's check out.
Seems like a very loud floor.
This is the girls' bathroom. It's pretty obvious just by looking at it. There's no good reason for me to go in. Yeah, not like we're looking for a way out.
Yeah, the girls can do that.
If a solution at the end to... Okay, nothing. If a solution at the end was that there was a secret exit in one of the girls' bathrooms, not gonna be happy.
Rattle, rattle.
No good. Door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery.
A data center.
I'm guessing a server of some kind.
Well, it seemed to be that Monokuma's office was behind there. because it did have a picture of Monokuma.
Hello DK, and I'm very sorry Twitch is being Twitch.
Who needs notifications, right?
If you do have a Discord account, you can join our Discord, because there you do get a message, because there's a ping every time we go live.
Yep, the Twitch notifications are really weird though. Like sometimes I
yesterday
get them straight away.
Yesterday we got the notification that Ranger was streaming 9 hours after he started.
That one
I'm
was
sorry,
great.
what?
Like either they don't come at all, even though the option is on, they come hours late, just a bit late, right on time, or when the stream ends.
Yeah, with Hulk.
That
Every
basically
time Hulk
sums it
streams,
up.
we get the notification when he stops. Thank you, Twitch.
Yeah, like when I wake up in the morning, I always know when Hulk was done.
One day I saw Monokuma in class.
No, you, Mega.
Hello, Mega.
I wonder
How are you doing on this sexy Tuesday?
how if Monokuma goes through the time to draw all of this.
I would imagine he does.
Gabble, gabble.
Gobble, gobble.
Gabble, gabble.
I get notifications now when the stream has already stopped or not at all.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that Twitch belongs to a multi-billion-dollar company? One would think notifications can be fixed, but...
Well, I think Twitch earns plenty.
Glad this floor got open up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Okay.
Nothing.
Then
Out you
time to
go.
leave. Small indie company. Yes. Yes.
They're quite new. Only a few streamers on here. Well, a new streaming platform went live last week, I think, though.
Yeah, I already forgot the name.
Yeah, I forgot the name already as well.
Can imagine, because the bigger you are, the more you can get away with. Yes. Plus we got that Amazon money backing them up, so...
Yeah.
You know, YOLO. Sauce should be all set up with his new PC. Nice. And welcome
nice.
back, Bacon.
Yay! Sauce PC stream. I'm very happy for
Hello, I am Monokuma from the school score. Oh, school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me. Or I might die of loneliness. I'm so sorry about that.
And besides, we're complaining about Twitch, but where else are we gonna go? Facebook? YouTube?
Mixer. Anybody remember that? What's this?
Chemistry lab.
Chemistry.
Now we can dissolve the bodies.
This looks fancy. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all the stuff doesn't do permanent damage. It shouldn't.
I sure hope not. Hydra, how are you doing?
Hello, Hydra. How are you on this hopefully fine Tuesday?
Great, now we can all get high on medicine.
Not a good idea. It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
Also, why would there be medicine in a chemistry lab?
I don't know. Probably because giving them access to chemistry sets, or to chemicals, would mean they can find a way out eventually if one of them just knows chemistry.
I don't think we have anyone in there. That's the ultimate... What is it? Chemistryist?
I don't think there is one, no.
Probably not.
Great, just got my PC set up, so I'm gonna stream from it later today.
Hey, nice.
Very nice to hear
Another one who got his PC.
Welcome to the club. Yolan.
Very happy for you as well.
Oh,
Chemist,
chemistry.
yes, that's the word I was looking for. Hey, foreigner. It's my
English second
foreign, right?
language. We're trying real hard.
Yeah, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath, calm down, and listen to me.
Okay, Hina, just chill out.
I think she already had a sniff of that medicine. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, whatever that is.
Amino acids.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You did have biology classes, right? Why do I ask?
And what? They even have protein zyme X.
What's that?
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level.
Oh, yeah?
This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered.
One could almost forget that we're trapped by an insane person trying to kill us all.
Mac is gonna be for more audio stuff now and streaming from the PC. Awesome, that's a nice combination.
Very nice.
Oh, which reminds me, did we even update the command?
No,
thingy?
that command list is old. It's not wrong, it's just outdated.
We still need to add a few things in there.
Yeah. And that's where the bacon starts to stink.
The bacon never stinks. Time to load up on some more prayers.
A gold mine, huh? Did I already check this out?
Yeah, that's when she started talking to.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So now you can talk to them yourself.
Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hina, fuck off.
Hey, you! Leave.
Huh? You need something?
No, it's nothing.
Yeah, for you to leave. You sure? Okay then. Why can't you just go like, hey, I want to talk to you in private, and then just say you have a love confession or something?
Or just say, hey, can I talk to you for a moment in private?
Yeah, but that's suspicious.
I forgot we are high school students. Can't ask people to talk to.
No, you're in a situation where people can kill each other, and if you just want to speak to someone alone, that can be seen as suspicious.
Sakura is lost in a conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
What is it, Makoto? Did you need something?
No, it's nothing.
So
Really? Well, okay. Then why did we even speak to them?
Why can't you just ask her to talk? Also, wait, there's a Monokuma room behind the data center.
That's what I said. You're a bit late.
Shocking, yes, I'm slow. Oh, I see a picture. This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. This looks quite beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
look!
it is Hifumi, Celeste, and the
There's a picture on the floor.
Sayaka.
This picture. Yeah. Didn't Sayaka have blue hair?
It's bluish black.
That is black hair. That is solid black hair. Or maybe the blue is just dyed. Yeah, because maybe they're an accomplice that's willing to kill themselves. Unlikely, but possible.
Exactly. So if you just want to speak to one person alone, it's sus.
Look at you using the hip and trendy language.
I know, right?
What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows.
And
It's exactly the same.
Monokuma's gonna show up.
It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I don't know where you went to school, but... yeah, totally. Totally normal for all of these people with these amazing abilities to be together in the same school, but...
Yeah, but maybe it's this school.
Among Us is so 2020. Being sus is outdated.
I'm always outdated. Never played Among Us though. It took me a while to find out where sus was even from when it popped up everywhere.
Please everybody, teach us the new hip language. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this.
Kawabanga.
Kawa what?
Kawabanga. Is that not what you say?
Okay, yeah.
No?
That's fine. That's totally 2021.
I know, right?
Next thing you're gonna say gnarly, radical.
Gnarly.
Played it, learned how easy you can hack it, then abandoned it because I have no friends. Cowabunga, Jack. That's what I heard
Super
first.
hip. Yeah, but
At least
Among
on
Us is really easy
Yeah.
to do so because of the way they accept other people's coding.
I hear it's funniest if you are best if you can play it with a group of friends to fill out the whole game, but
Yeah, still never played it.
so does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. Why do you fucking summon him?
No, you!
No.
I summon it up.
Not the line though.
You're fake!
Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched... Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand.
A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on!
Monokuma!
Yes.
Then you're saying this picture is real?
If there were such a thing as the Noble Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Actually, that's probably not true.
I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake?
Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
It's true.
The picture is real, no more, no less. And obvious.
Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case...
Why does he leave the pictures laying around though?
Did I... Oh well. So we have
Flowers.
nice looking flowers. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder.
A flower?
Yes, one.
Obviously.
Specifically one. There's a flower on the desk. Need
Wow.
to click all of them. Yes, let's believe everything the evil bear says.
He wouldn't lie to us.
No.
Are we seriously gonna speak to every flower here?
There's plenty of things I do for money. This being one of them.
Yeah, we should hand in some more coins. We have 118.
Beautiful, let's not do that on stream though.
What? Why not? We
Because
can all see which items come.
I don't think anyone finds that fun though.
We can do it before we end the stream.
How about you do it after we ended the stream?
Wow.
Imagine offloading boring side content to not having to watch.
But watching the items.
Totally. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile on there.
Rattle, rattle.
Amazing sound effects. Huh? Door's locked. Damn it.
Talking to flowers is actually very good for flowers, as has been proven.
Yeah.
And the music room is... No, it's kind of like this hallway. Helps them grow, apparently.
This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall.
Now if only
And we knew how to play.
Sayaka was still there.
Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Nice.
But we have a coin.
Hey,
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet.
What I think?
so
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom.
Ah! Oh, well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
Oh yeah, by the way, Like, this happened.
BT dubs.
I kind of forgot about it, but, you know.
I kind of fucked up. You know. Didn't make sure it wasn't followed. Stumbled around, got attacked. Everything's gone. Attacked? Oh, wait, that's you.
By who?
Well, they came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you.
Thanks. What?
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. Wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Wow. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about the room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room? That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity.
Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. Wow, yes, sure.
Hooray for sexism!
Let's go this way.
What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? You just paid, yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, we are the ultimate lucky student, so should be good, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's smart, DK. Like, we can't keep plants alive, even if our lives depend on it.
Yeah, if Tifa so much as looks at a plant, it will wilt her.
Excuse me? Me?
Wilt her? Wilt.
You can't keep them alive either. Otherwise, you would have taken care of them and they all died regardless. Like, even, you know, those IKEA plants for students that are supposed to survive. Within a week, everything is dead here.
And that's just how bad you are at plants.
What do you always say? I am. You can't keep it alive either.
Because you were so bad at it that no matter what I tried to fix it, it didn't work.
We don't have green fingers.
The green thumb, I think it is in English. You know, green... whatever. But let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, you must not leave.
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Isn't it already a bit too late?
Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Hey, let's not talk about this here, so let's proceed to talk about it.
listen to me.
Is that okay? It's not like we can say no.
Dead plants are just good dead curries. Keep in mind the game is Japanese. As far as I know, their culture still divides women and men. I actually don't know how that... well...
It probably does.
I don't know about how that is there currently, but the game is from 2010, so...
But I think this would be everywhere in this regard. No, but it's so bad with us that we only have fake plants in the house.
Yes, every plant you can find in this apartment is a fake.
Even the ones you're just supposed to put on your balcony and, you know, they grow from rain and sunshine.
We can't. We just
Nope.
can't. We tried.
Never ends well for some reason.
She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret.
So we're not talking about secret stuff? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Huh?
but our secrets are okay. Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? We can also go to the one room where there's no camera.
We could also turn away from the cameras so that Monokuma can't even read our lips. Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? Also, she's not sharing everything with us either.
You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have
Ooh,
any
wait.
evidence for it.
I feel like this is gonna have an impact.
I think so too.
Are we going...
I can't save. So, whatever we do, we're stuck with it.
Okay, she is an important ally. But
She's also dramatically smarter than us.
yes, but don't you think we should talk to Sakura first? Wait, who are we suspecting? Well,
Sakura. We expect or we assume that Sakura is a mole for Monokuma.
yeah. There's a spy among us, and we found like the scene at night in the gym between Monokuma and Sakura having a discussion about something, and Sakura was like, oh, I'm not gonna listen to you anymore, I'm gonna resist you, blah de blah.
But that could mean anything.
Yeah, but we're gonna leave it so that we assume Sakura is currently
Yeah.
spying on us for Monokuma, and now the question is, are we gonna tell her, yes or no? And I feel like we shouldn't tell her until we spoke to Sakura ourselves.
I agree.
But I have a feeling it's gonna be a...
Really, no. I'll shut up. Nothing I can say that does not contain spoilers.
But I feel like if we don't, we're gonna lose her trust.
Let's go with don't tell her because, like Makoto just pointed out, there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry, I can't tell you, not yet. See, that's nice.
Actually, now we're going her way. Like, oh, I can't tell you what I've been doing the entire time while Taka and Tifumi were murdered, and I can join the investigation.
At least we say not yet.
That is true.
Correct.
So, that's your answer.
Fake choice. I wouldn't have let you tell her. Well, good thing we didn't.
Oh. So what would have happened if we said yes?
It's a fake choice. It wouldn't have let you tell her.
Yeah, but then something must have like twisted it in such a way that we wouldn't tell it anyway.
I assume so. The game refuses.
Oh, okay.
Look at us being smart
Yes,
and
we got
going
the
with
right
the
answer.
main character's thinking.
Oh, it's one of those things. Are you sure?
Hate it when games do that. Golden Sun. Yellow.
I already said it.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share?
Excuse me, fucking bitch. You didn't tell us shit. You ran off, only told us afterwards, and now you potentially could have gotten us killed by getting attacked. I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine.
And now she's mad at us.
Would have been nice if a game would open a select evidence window. Yeah, that would have been cool. Makoto's like, no, I can't. That way, you know you couldn't do it.
Well, at least we got the right choice, even if we were forced to this choice anyway.
That would have been a smart way of saying, hey, you know how the game works? Do you have evidence? No, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, this comes at the end.
Goodbye.
Yeah, she mad at us.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. I think there were 2 rooms we didn't go into yet though, but I guess we did all the story.
No, this was the last one. The other one was locked.
Oh yeah, true. Do we know yet what ultimate she is? No.
No, we did. Dale said it at the beginning.
No, with her it was ultimate question marks.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can check the file in a moment. Actually, we can do it right now.
Because with most of them, we all got it from online.
Ultimate question marks.
Okay, so we don't know of her.
Still assuming she's like a cyborg or something at this point. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes...
Where's the other 2 hiding?
Probably not showering together. So, is this everyone?
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea.
Let's start with you. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad.
Look at how happy he knows. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her.
This is bad.
Well, she has no right to act like that, though. Metal sheets had been attached to all windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though.
I agree.
There was a big shelf in the chemistry lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrition additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it.
I think you and Olga are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that.
Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons.
Poison?
They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake. How about we now go there and drain it all through the toilet?
I wonder if they're gonna be used at some point, maybe in this chapter.
That's what I'm saying. How about we go drain it through the toilet?
it's true.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there. Like, why would we keep it?
Too easy, Tifa. Yeah, I'm with DK on this one.
Like, oh, let's just save it in the closet because we're all not gonna kill anyone, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Oh yeah, and we're just not gonna tell them it's in the closet, so they might stumble on it by mistake, but we're gonna risk that's not gonna happen. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
As if it... What do you mean?
Well, just in case, you know what I'm trying to say?
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
Just fucking get rid of it. It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself.
But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open. It's absolutely the work of a mastermind. Yeah, imagine if we get put in here to kill each other.
Lunch break over. Time to do more work stuff. Love you, Bacon. Thanks for dropping by. Congratulations once again on your Bacon level 2 and kick ass at work.
What she said.
Okay, we now spoke to everyone. I guess we should try to find Toko.
Okay, I guess we're not done.
What? Maybe try to speak to Tingy again.
Okay.
Kyoko, who was ignoring us earlier.
See you guys. No you. Okay, we have talked to everybody but Kyoko for a second time. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
No. Is there someone in the kitchen, maybe?
Okay, who do we need to talk to again?
Check the
Did we
kitchen.
talk to him?
Yes, we did.
No, I skipped him.
Did you?
Yeah, I did Sakura and Hina.
Oh.
Found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room.
The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues.
If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside. Who cares about a stupid lock? Should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door.
What was that? No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
Hell no, I didn't.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Got a black screen. Knocking down your headmaster's door. What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down. You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw?
Is there a rule against it? Now there is.
There probably will be now.
No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
I'm not mad.
How do you voice that? Perfect. You're totally mad. There you go, DK.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations.
Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks.
The new rule has been added to a regulations menu.
You ask, DK, you receive.
Yeah, ask and you shall receive. Is he gone? Oh man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me, for serious.
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room.
But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do.
Wait. It said breaking down. Nothing about lockpicking.
That is true.
You don't break the door with lockpicks.
So, has everyone said what we needed to say?
I think so.
For serious.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up.
Just be happy.
Can I say something?
How about that?
It's cause my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Another one?
But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi and Sayaka. And they were all smiling.
I'm not sure if Celeste is smiling there, but sure.
Well, she's blushing, so...
Oh, by the way, DK, did you know that that's not Celeste's real hair?
Yes,
That's also something we have found out.
that's something we learned last time we played. The frill stuff is something she puts on her head.
Yeah. We had like this, I was gonna say bathroom scene, but sauna scene where the girls were all in there.
Yeah, we snuck in on them while taking a bath.
Yeah, because Monokuma wanted us
As you
to.
do, as you do.
It's a headband.
headband.
Yes,
Yes.
it is fake. Still looks awesome, but it's fake.
Remember that all the student rooms have an unpickable lock? That must mean all important locks are unpickable. Or am I giving it too much thought? That
could
could
be.
very well be.
But there's no rule in trying. It just says don't break it down.
Didn't know that, haven't gotten to rewatching the VODs yet. Don't you worry. We're always happy to update you on the important stuff.
Yeah, those
Like
spots are
Celeste.
like 9 hours.
Yeah.
Absolutely do not worry. You got like the most important bits here.
And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows.
So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro and Leon wasn't the only one?
No. I'll rewatch. Thank you very much.
Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi and Sakaya?
Sakaya.
It says Sakaya.
Nice typo, editor John.
But how can that... Maybe it's a nickname.
Monokuma must have faked it. But if a picture is real, and everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
Could it just be that they have memory loss?
Can't be! It's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same.
That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on guys, stop fighting, all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say.
You might be right, but still.
Are you still so conflicted? It's probably Byakuya.
What?
Called it.
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Byakuya! Hello, Samurai.
How are you doing? I'm on DK with this one. I'm hoping he dies next. I'm sorry.
Not a fan of him.
And thank you
very
for the
much for the
follow.
follow.
Much appreciated.
Indeed.
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. I see Byakuya, I follow. Person of principles, I can't argue that. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. If I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh?
Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers?
That would be very
Actually,
nice.
Yes.
Yes, please.
He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea.
A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath?
If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. He's just a smug bastard, I love him. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's really playing with fire here.
I would say opinions on him are divided.
Like after Chihiro's death. Like, nope.
When I got to the dressing room...
What's she doing there? Since when does she buff?
Toko!
I see you like all the characters I don't like.
Toko was sitting alone on a bench, laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up! Stop bothering me!
How about that?
Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego.
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I do anything he asks.
You just love being mistreated.
Well, fine, if you really want me gone, by all means.
Oh no.
Oh no, she sneezed.
There's a special reason I love them. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out at some point.
Well, my favorite character so far is Sakura and
Yeah.
Celeste, I think. And Celeste is gone.
Anyone who doesn't like Toko is a dummy face. I'm a dummy face, man.
I'll
Perfectly
take it.
fine. I love Byakuya and Toko too. Genocide Jill.
No.
What?
No, there she is.
Poor Celeste, she was great. Rest in peace.
I was slightly disappointed in her death though, but that's a different thing. Hey guys, what's going on?
we'd like you to move.
Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg.
First a mega masochist, now a super sadist. How about we just talk to a laptop? Thank you for the bits.
Thank you so much.
Much appreciated.
Are you at work right now?
It's my favorite neighborhood serial killer. Genocide Jack is sitting in front of a laptop. I can't get to it. Why do we keep calling her Genocide Jack? For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I guess the name just like... we get used to
Toko,
it.
seriously, I'm asking you nicely to Seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
Ah, she kind of did it.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Do it.
Something like that.
Beautiful.
Why, thank you, thank you. Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
Come on, Makoto. Give her the all 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, besiege. Why
doesn't
are you
he do that?
acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop?
We actually did it.
Are you planning on playing the other Danganronpa games? Yes. Fair word of warning, bro. We are slow.
Yeah, we are like 44 hours in right now.
We roughly take a week per chapter with how we play.
So it's gonna be a long time before we're anywhere else, I think.
So the answer is yes, eventually. Slowest streamers in Europe. Worldwide, I think. I think this will be the slowest playthrough of the game. Do you know the order of the games? I was guessing 1, 2, 3 and then Ultra Despair Girls?
And that's like years later.
Or when does that one come into play? Wrong! Did you know that the fastest way to obtain information from someone is to state a falsehood only for them to then correct you? Thank you, everybody. 1, 2, Ultra Despair Girls, Danganronpa 3 anime, then Danganronpa V3.
Oh, great.
So wait, I have to watch the anime and then play the game? Okay, so it's like a prequel?
Seems to be...
Yes, okay. Danganronpa 3 will be played as soon as next year. That is increasingly likely at this point, yes. The anime and the game cover completely separate events. Okay, but is it like the kind of deal where if I have watched the anime, I will get certain references in the game? Or the story will just make more sense? Can't explain timeline or spoilers. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
The anime is optional to watch. Right. So I guess we play 1. Can't say. Sorry. Perfectly fine. Thank you for not spoiling it. So I guess we play 1, then play 2, then play Ultra Despair Girls, then start watching all of the anime, and then play the last game.
Seems to be the case.
You could probably get away with skipping the anime, but why would you do that, you plebes?
Well, can't stream anime.
That's true.
So we'll have to do that off the record and probably do something else in between.
We'll get there, eventually.
Let's first finish 1.
On that note, let's continue.
Like, I have no clue.
Of course you can on Discord.
Yeah, that is true. But not on Twitch, at least.
We would never broadcast things we don't have a license for.
Yeah, I only stream the anime I bought on Discord.
You would not do that either because you don't have a licensing broadcast. I mean, just you have the technology to do so, but we would never do this given that we don't have a broadcasting license.
Oh yeah, I mean, I never did. I was planning to, but now that I heard that, of course I'm not going
It's
to.
almost like we legally had to found a fucking company in order to be able to stream, and maybe we need to be careful of our words when we're on record. So, of course, we would never do such a thing, neither do we condone piracy. Loving the genocide, you'll screen time. You'll get plenty of that in moments like this, which is part of why this game is taking us forever. Anyway, yes, DK, you get it.
I'm on fire!
We can see that. Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego.
There's no one less subtle than Tifa. Yes. Yes.
I'm super subtle.
Yes. Which is why I occasionally have to swoop in and make sure that everyone understands that she is just talking about technical options, which we would never explore because, again, that would be illegal. Your line.
I already did that.
I could not tell, please
I
don't.
already did it. Just because you can't tell doesn't mean I didn't do it. That's why we are taking 40 hours. Okay.
Now we can talk to the laptop, which surprisingly is still running without power.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
What a nice laptop.
So polite too. Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
just a second.
Move.
The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go.
Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
That's...
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? Yes. And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was... I thought the battery would die.
Yeah, now, of course, the thing has been analyzing data at maximum speed for like, what, 4 days, and now the battery dies. Sure
Oh, come
thing.
on, that would have been typical.
That would have been what happens to you, yes.
None other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
Well, you could argue that it is a criminal organization at this point, but...
It was the school itself?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems that the reason they divided this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is 1 year ago this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down.
Getting PTSD flashbacks from hearing this again.
It's like a filler so far. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They plan to sequester the students here where they would live out the rest of their lives.
Surprisingly, you pronounced that word correctly. That was the first difficult word in the entire game you did not completely mess up.
But why would the Hopespeak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? And what could this tragic event have possibly been?
First and last time.
I feel like you're all doubting me.
I would bet serious amounts of money on that, DK.
We are?
No, because that too would be illegal gambling.
Wow. Party pooper.
Yeah, I know, right? Imagine not doing illegal stuff on stream. What? I would never doubt your amazing skills. Yeah, the amazing skills to not know words. Now, would you like to continue? Oh wait, that's me.
Can we talk about how I mess up and I'm getting ads?
Yeah, it's a pre-roll ad.
Fucking hate pre-rolls.
You just don't see them when we actually manually queue them.
Yeah, I know, but still, I was surprised.
In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was...
I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry.
And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We got halfway through the answers and that's it?
It would appear so. Disappointing.
At least we now know the motive of the people that did this, presumably.
Oh, wait. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. How can
Fucking
you forget
AIs! Seriously. That's also not how an AI works.
We're training an AI at work now. I can already see it going like this as well, because I had something to do with it.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
By the way. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind.
The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hopespeak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you.
Might be important, might not be, who knows.
Was the Hopespeak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Why would it have a file that says headmaster, late 30s, no name, nothing fucking else?
Redacted. Have you ever seen a redacted file?
I'm gonna try to look into our HR files and see person, employee, early 20s.
Yeah, redacted files. It's a thing.
It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
And that's gonna be person 16? Oh wait, no, there were 16 students, of which we only met 15.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Let's jump to conclusions. But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Oh. It's the first time we've seen her change color, I think.
Turning bluish gray?
Yeah. It's zombie-ish.
If the files were encrypted, it's also possible that some parts of the documents break during forced description. Decryption, fuck's sake. Yes.
I'll find a way.
You know, another
Yeah,
point, Tofu.
but still.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. Okay, it's getting personal.
I am changing my expectation. Kyoko is not a cyborg. She is the daughter of a headmaster.
Well, obviously she has something with the headmaster. She already said it herself.
No, she said no matter what.
It's the same thing.
Kyoko going apeshit crazy, yeah, turning a very unhealthy color.
Yep. Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. Oh, I thought we were gonna tell everything, huh? Open cards
Friends
and
don't
shit
have
like
secrets.
that. Sure thing, bitch.
She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information.
That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
I'm sorry, that's everything I found.
So it's been working 4 days to decrypt the file that says who did this or who set up the plan for this,
But
and that the headmaster is a man in his 30s.
But we already knew it was the school administration and that there was a tragedy because we already found that the moment we found the library. It was in the letter.
Not like this, no, we learned that there was something that forced them to close.
Yeah, but
That's all.
it's not really new information. Except for the headmaster thing.
I'm sorry that your memory is this bad, but the way they put it now, no, we did not know that up until this point.
I disagree.
Rewatch the vaults.
All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Then it really is all over.
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. You also haven't seen all the others since yesterday.
A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead.
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened.
sorry.
There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway,
Look at all the feels. Well then, I guess that's it.
That's it. Simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Doesn't he only feel depression?
Most advanced
Also tired.
AI ever built. Yes. Can feel depression.
Goodbye everyone. Now the battery's gonna die.
No depressed laptops allowed here.
See you later.
With that, the laptop entered sleep.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kinda sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
Well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
I wish I could go to sleep like that. Yes, me too.
I can.
Hibernate. She does, yes. That's...
I just need to lay down and I'm gone.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? I do.
Well, no.
Teach me, senpai. Rain yourself, redeem, do some sit-ups, everybody. That can be arranged. Click. Now I can listen to this slightly chill music.
I would if I wasn't stuck to my headset.
Imagine if you didn't have to be.
Yeah, you know what, let me take this along while I plug myself out. Ooh, microphone. Good thing I got it. I knew I forgot something
I'm
else.
not even gonna say anything because...
Yeah, but I caught it like mid-air.
Did someone here keep count how many times I have told Tifa to not just put her microphone sender thingy somewhere, but, you know, clip it in her pants? And how often she said, "It's not gonna fall."
Yeah, and I didn't drop it, did I? They called it mid-air, bitch.
Yeah, which is really good for the cable and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because reflexes.
5, don't lie. 6. That was luck, and you know it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I even joined you on the 15. Yeah, but in my pants is annoying because it makes my pants fall off. The microphone is too heavy.
Did you say it's sturdy? Kelly, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the bits.
How are you doing? How was work yesterday?
Bits for getting buff.
How about bits for putting this where it's supposed to be and not dropping it when you get up?
Wait, what's this? My phone.
What's my phone doing in my pocket? Who knows? Maybe it's being a phone. Good, work was good yesterday and today. Bought a new desk and setup, so that's nice.
Oh, nice. That
I'm very
sounds
glad
good.
to hear that. Very glad to hear that.
New desk.
New desk dance. After seeing this scene, I started telling my PC good job every night. I think I will too now.
Good job. No, but I used to have a lot of sleep problems as well. I slept like 2 hours every night. Because like most of you guys as well, I lived at night. But at some point I really needed to sleep because I started doing 3 jobs. And otherwise I wouldn't be able to deal with that. So I just started sticking to a schedule, like every day at 1 I started going to bed. And then just did nothing, not on my phone, just lay down, closed my eyes and basically stayed like that for several hours awake sometimes. Until after a few months, I think it took like 3 months in total. I just got used to it and now I sleep on command by laying down. It's like, not this again. It started working for me, but now I also can't undo it. Like now if I don't get enough sleep, I am a complete bitch. My sleep schedule gets all fucked up.
Yes. Insomnia's the friggin' worst. Yeah, I don't like it either. How are you guys doing today? We are good.
Makes me feel old though, now that I can't stay up all night anymore.
Imagine getting enough sleep. Yes.
Would not mind that. Like I wouldn't mind learning how to sleep less again.
What's the sleeping schedule? Never heard of it. Yeah, I wish I could
Wait
do it less
until
sleep.
you're as old as we are. You'll get there.
How about we take a short break?
How about we finish the conversation first then?
Okay.
Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
You're like 25. Aww.
That's
Thank
very
you.
sweet, but no.
I feel so young right now.
This one is gonna turn 30 this year.
Wow, you spoiled it.
Yes, shockingly, we also told people how old you were getting on your last birthday, so yeah.
Yeah, fine.
I know, right? Numbers. Ooh, I just turned 30, it hurts.
I'm joining you soon, Hydra. Then we can be 30 together.
All of you need to get on my level. How old am I now?
I don't know. 32?
32.
Ha!
Oh, congratulations.
I knew your age. Jack is 69.
Jack feels like 69 and he looks like 69, but chronologically he's only 32. Indeed. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? I can think of several things. Huh? I started thinking about how you would feel... I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a computer running a program. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
Your friend. Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. Well, I can point out a few differences, but...
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. There's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So,
That's deep.
we have the power of friendship and Danganronpa on our side.
Jack, I don't think it works like this. I can't just jump to your level. Get good.
So, anyway...
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that?
Probably yes. No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend.
Look at this bitch. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time.
Yeah, good idea. What is our Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
What are they making us killing each other?
I still want to know what they do to the bodies.
Why can't I read today? Why are they making us kill each other?
Wow, and then you complain at me.
Yes. So does unplugging the battery or breaking the laptop count as murder? I think that's actually a question we might see being debated in our lifetime with AI development. I would say not necessarily.
In this case, I would love to unplug the battery because that thing survives for 4 days running on full speed.
Yes, I want that
No
laptop.
cables.
Like
I want that thing.
Kyoko getting surprisingly emotional. Yeah,
Yeah, she mad at us.
she weird.
Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything. Probably the ultimate killer.
I will join in on the AI uprising.
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. My take? Let's see if I'm wrong when we get to the reveal that I assume will be in this game. My theory is gonna be, or is, that they're going to reveal... She got to me. That they're going to reveal that... Let's assume that Monokuma is the principal, or the headmaster, or a family member of theirs. And the huge, horrible incident was them losing a loved one or someone. And they got so mind-broken over this that their decision was, let's do the same thing to people to harden them up, because the world needs more people like me who can deal with the tough issues like this.
But what if Monokuma is an AI and he has the headmaster uploaded him? Well, obviously it's possible.
What do you think how this is connected?
I don't know yet. Gonna
Also,
find out.
Ranger, enjoy your water.
Enjoy
Good
that
choice.
water.
Staying hydrated is very important.
Which reminds me, where's our water?
Over there, because we also don't have glasses, which is another reason why I want to take a short break.
Okay, we can get that after here.
Kyoko, emotions. What is she, the ultimate emotional girl? Man, I love theories from
Obviously.
other people. We were pretty close with some of our predictions in
That is
the
true.
last chapters.
So far, we haven't done bad.
And then also very wildly off in some cases, but yeah.
I have a very hard time to predict who's gonna die now, though. Like, out of 5 so far, besides Byakuya and Toko, I don't really see anyone doing it there.
Don't worry, you're still on that same track. Very good.
Yes.
Must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys?
I don't really watch the news, so...
Shocking.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least,
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to the school. How did they all apply to this school if it was closing?
How did Makoto
Closed.
do all of his online research about the people that were let into Hope's Peak? Which is how he knew the characters in the game before he got here. But during his research, nowhere did he find information that Hope's Peak Academy had been closed a year ago.
I would say it was from the previous year, because he was talking about a lot of students, not just the ones here. So I'm guessing it's old information.
No.
And you only transferred to this school.
No, the beginning of the game was literally him meeting the characters and then knowing what the ultimate they are.
Yeah, but
You're thinking too much about it. Stop it. I will try.
I would say it was from another year, because he also saw stuff from other students.
In
which are
before
not
time
in
travel
here.
subplot. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Thinking too much. Usually you can't tell that we're thinking too much because the way we play games doesn't really show that we are thinking at all.
Well, that could be the explanation for our 40 hours in.
Yeah.
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down. Totally covering up something like that? I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
I love how everything is always the fault of the government, by the way.
anyway,
Maybe. But right now, or Obama. But right now, there's only one path open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Oh wait, wrong voice. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think.
Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here.
Oh yeah, good idea.
And then I...
Imagine being able to sneeze on command.
Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh, no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. He's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further.
Good call. I have
Set
done
up
it.
the Hunger
I have
Games.
set up the Hunger Games.
Nice.
How long does it take to run the game? But as we left the dressing room, someone was
Stop.
there waiting for us.
That's a good moment for a break, because I said at the end of the conversation, but it keeps going.
You know, she was willing enough to become an accomplice. Yes.
Yeah,
is true.
if Maracuya wants to kill someone, she would be willing to sacrifice herself in some kind of way. So I see that happening.
Yeah, at least in the... as Toko she would.
Yeah, I don't think she would kill someone herself, because it would be quite obvious that she would do it. So I think she can only be pushed in that direction by Byakuya. I mean, she's a good tool.
Yeah. It's quick, we're gonna play tonight. I'll do a test run after a break. Nice. You
Nice.
deserve a break too.
That sounds pretty cool.
Talking about breaks, we will be right back. We are back.
Ranger! Hugs as well.
Ranger, thank you for the tip. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Would you like us to have a bean for you?
While we are doing sit-ups, thanks to all of you amazing people, tell us whether you want us to eat a bean. Where is the workout camp? There we go. Also, hello Poop
Hi,
Lord.
Poop Lord.
how are you doing? Thank you very much for the Tifa reading.
Thank you, Ranger, for the Jack redeem.
I want to come back. Come back. I want to see your handsome face and your beautiful hair. Well, you will see it from a different camera in a moment. Wait, is this working?
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know, because technology is weird. Yes, it does.
See? We got it all set up.
Amazingly, it works. Boy, am I happy I don't have to do this with Bean Boozled in my mouth already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1 sec, this isn't working the way it's supposed to. Can you turn off
Ranger, are you there?
workout cam already, please?
What?
Can you turn off a workout cam, please?
I can do that. Oh,
Thank you
shit.
very much. Did you break the stream?
Were we at the just chatting screen? Yes, we were
Yes,
actually.
we were.
Then I didn't break shit. It was already that way.
I'm good, thank you, Jack.
I thought
you
we
for being
already
here.
swapped to the other screen.
No, we did not. So, back to the game.
Ranger didn't answer yet, so we'll save it for when he's
Yes.
back.
Hydration.
Someone was there waiting for us. Who was still left? Byakuya.
Byakuya.
So it can only be one.
But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. Or Monokuma.
My heart is pounding away.
Doki doki.
Doki doki. It's pounding. Oh,
You're not, still not mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you?
oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath. But that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra.
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Fang for fang?
Did it just go away after that? So why is it mad?
Be careful. He just chanted the incantation of devastation.
No, of despair. No, it's just a saying.
Oh, I see. But what's he talking about?
Ding dong, ding bong. It's nighttime.
Oh yeah, only 10 p.m.
Yep.
Ranger, Godspeed.
Soon the doors to the... Okay then. Sweet.
Time for night.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it will make me feel better that way.
I agree.
it's true.
The bandana still works.
Bandana Gang Jack. Yeah.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. Hold it.
Nah, I think he should do his thing. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night.
You can take us along on your phone so we can awkwardly stare at you. I think we did that to Fody once.
Yes. Maybe I did. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. Tifa has got weird fantasies. Not a fantasy, we have done that before. Intense eye contact.
It's part of it. Especially in our community.
Yeah. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before, and apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Do you guys have 2 toilets that face each other in your house? No.
Our bathroom is way too small for that.
We do not.
Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Could have been cute.
I was tired of being a jack, so I became a Monokuma.
The theater is so random though.
Yeah. I have a feeling there is some sort of explanation on what the Monokuma theater is, but these really make me think.
Could
Yeah,
have been
me
a
too.
tiger prawn. Ding dong, bing bong.
Bing bong ding dong. Now,
This is a school announcement.
Get ready.
translate for me. I want a bathroom with 2 toilets facing each other so that I can poop while looking into my partner's eyes with all that I have for him. Ich möchte ein Badezimmer mit 2 Toiletten, die sich gegenüberstehen, so dass ich, während ich...
Kacke.
I can't think of the common term for poop in German.
I just told you.
No, you didn't.
It counts. Fine, then I go first. Ik wil een badkamer met 2 wc's die tegenover elkaar staan, zodat ik kan poepen terwijl ik in mijn partners ogen kijk met alles wat ik heb.
Okay, apparently I'm wrong.
There you go. Wow, did I just teach you German?
Apparently yes, you did.
Wow.
Ich möchte ein Badezimmer mit 2 Toiletten, die sich gegenüber sitzen, sodass ich beim Kacken meinem Partner mit allem, was ich habe, in die Augen sehen kann.
I feel like that's like the universal word though.
Poop Lord, you have certainly earned your name today.
Where does your name even come from, by the way?
Yes, please give us the origin story behind your name.
What's the origin or the origin behind
Also,
Poop
what
Lord?
happened to the other 618 Poop Lords? First things first, I need to head to the dining hall.
Oh, I thought we would have free time.
Ah, wrong button.
Teleport
Teleport.
to the white thing. No.
I can't.
Well, then you better walk.
Oh my god.
Wasting time.
Why could I not do that just now? Oh, look. Yeah, fuck you. Not even gonna talk to you.
I think we had that last time too. Maybe you can't do it out of your room. Or while you're in your room.
As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her.
Yeah. Why is she there? What are you staring at?
Oh, Toko?
What's your problem?
What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. How I did not miss her.
I think we're just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all.
Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so...
Byakuya is gonna kill Hina. Calling it now.
You think? Just because she's skinny? I find poop funny to have in a name, hence Poop Lord, and since I used to like Rey Mysterio...
From WWE, hence 619.
Oh,
Okay.
further.
Man, remember when there were more people alive? Wasn't that weird, huh?
I already forgot all about them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
You're one morning too late for that.
Eat donuts. I refuse to lose. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
I know I said she wanted you to show you some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia.
Kyoko hates you.
Yep, I think she's mad at us.
She can line up with the rest of the world. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? And why is she getting mad at us?
I'm telling you, it's not like that.
Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning.
Hina ships Makoto and Kyoko so much, yes.
Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy.
Toko Fukawa, expert troll, at work.
It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Isn't she the one that hasn't bathed in like 2 weeks? How long have we been stuck in here?
Yeah, probably.
Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Night after night you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that.
This game suddenly got lewd.
Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger. Stop it. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big fat chalked tight?
Toko, please, no.
Stop it. Going for all that extra credit? Your screams are like the screech of a violet blackboard. Violated.
There's stuff even coming out of her nose.
Nose drool.
That's weird. Damn, she's going all the way. Yeah.
I have a feeling I know what novel she writes. And...
Fodi, welcome back on the internet. I hope your
Welcome
internet
back.
issues are gonna be resolved after this.
It's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me, one after another.
I like it.
Toko, new favorite character? So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? I think.
Ooh, the illusion of choice.
I think if she would hit Toko, she would smash her head in.
She looks like she has the physical strength to just cave your head in with a single punch.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's got a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko seem to make up already, you know?
Need to make up.
Need to make up already, you know? Told you she's great. Just having a split personality sounds awesome. I'm not sure about that, but...
I think I'll do without.
Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. So how about we try doing that? Sakura?
What is it?
Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you.
Ah, now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makato's trying to win Sakura's heart? Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are, as long as they've got the right equipment? Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister, wild beast of Beastopia.
Why is this happening to me?
Oh my god. Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains.
900 down, 40 up. I hope it's stable. I'll need 5 up. Again, I hope it's stable though. You need to make your peace with Kyoko. Yeah, we're trying real hard. One personality being murderous, the other being lewd. Sounds like a great combination considering it can't be at the same time.
It
Not
could be.
Beastopia!
It could be at the same time, but then you get a combination that is not recommended.
Then she might pull a Monokuma and have like half Toko, half Genocide Jillface. How would that work with her tongue exactly? Would only like half of her tongue get rid along?
Would fit with the loot part.
DK, you might want to be careful though, because, you know, scissors, killing only men. It cannot. Only one personally can be active at one time. As far as we know currently, maybe she'll break, and then they both combined, like what happened with
Taka.
Taka after he spoke to Alter
Oh wait,
Ego.
DK didn't see that yet.
Oh yeah.
Taka kinda flipped his shit and turned into Mondo. And he went all Super Saiyan and has got like white hair, lightning shooting out of his eyes basically. He also created a second personality.
Yeah,
Which was Mondo.
kind of. And you get a handsome smug tsundere wailing around. Yeah, still not a big fan of Toko.
Yeah.
I see all of your arguments that are pro Toko, but I'm still... nah. They did Taka's death dirty. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I could have lived with Taka still being there if Toko went out.
Doesn't work though, Toko can't handle blood, hence your personality. You do have a point there. Huh? Is that...
Can kill without pulling blood though.
It must be because of that battle.
But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
You guys like worship protein. It's like you're god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry. You know?
Yeah, it's getting more annoying with the day though.
Well, for now, let's eat.
Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
Huh? How come?
What's your problem?
Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself. But you can eat later.
What
Just
about
saying.
your family?
Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
You had 2 moms?
What? That's just how things were.
It's like a serious issue. No, it's not.
Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. I agree with that. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours?
Toko has a backstory that I can't say until later.
No.
Spoilers.
Saucy, yes, and the headphones work perfect as well.
Hello, Sauce. Happy
PC day.
Get your PC set up.
Glad you managed to get it today.
Welcome to the club.
Yes, PC streams. Gonna test it out today?
Ain't the genocide Jill way of killing. Yeah.
I picked that shit up, no. I thought they were gonna try to deliver again today.
Well, apparently he could sort it out so that he could pick it up.
Oh, as soon as they opened, nice. Yeah, probably faster than waiting though.
Very nice.
Super happy for you. Stop saying stuff like that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man.
Oh, nice. Gonna stream with Cam as well. Face reveal party.
Sauce face reveal, even though I'm pretty sure we already know what Sauce looks like, because at least on one profile I believe he has a picture of himself, but still.
Doesn't matter, it's a face reveal on stream.
True.
Completely different.
I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. Free time?
Yes.
I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Free time.
Okay, who to spend time with? Either we try to make it up with Sakura, if that's possible in free time. Did we already? Yes, we did the clairvoyance dude. We still need to do Toko. And Byakuya.
We got his abilities, so I don't really care about spending time with him. We got hers, but we don't know all of her story.
Groundhog said last time if you're done with someone, it will have a star at their name.
Yeah, but I'm talking about getting the abilities. Sakura, nay. Kyoko, nay.
Well, can we make up with Kyoko by spending time with her? Or is that something that's going to come through the story?
How about we spend time with Toko?
Well, yeah, we don't have anything of hers yet. I don't want to though. But
Me
we
neither,
should.
but I'm all about those abilities. Oh wait, no.
Why did you say no?
Map. Why would I walk around if I can...
Well, the question is if you can teleport...
do this.
Out of your room.
Kyoko won't let you spend time with her. She's like, nope. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I figured.
And of course.
Let's break up her time with... Go away. With Byakuya. Toko, yeah. Not fast though.
Question is she wanting to? Makoto, are you leering at me? What are you thinking? What are you planning to do to me?
I'm gonna spend time with you like a total fucking weirdo. Should I talk to Toko while she's acting like this?
Yeah.
Let me guess. You can get 2 abilities from her. Once when you spend time with her as Genocide Jill, and one when you spend time with her as Toko.
I don't think so. Actually makes sense, but I don't think so
DK
because
says yes. What makes sense?
he already said yes before you asked the question.
Oh. I changed my mind. Byakuya.
That was the answer
Toko.
to should we spend time. But Genocide Jill is not a separate thing in the menu.
True.
So I would say no.
True.
I was perfectly happy spending time by myself. But I guess if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out for a little bit.
I always skip the free time minutes. Well, we don't, which is part of why this takes us so long. I spent time with her cold and distant Toko.
Only a very slight part, because obviously we're going super fast through it.
Toko and I grew a little closer today, and her facial expression shows just as much. Would you like to give her a present?
Yes.
Do we have, before I try to ask Evie for assistance, do we have scissors?
Quite sure the hand brush you'll love.
No!
I would have told you not to do this
Oh, yeah,
because what makes you think
No.
Toko wants anything to do with Genocide Jill from how she's been acting?
Plus it's the wrong type of scissors, she only uses her own.
Yes. She has designed scissors, which she made herself.
If only you had told me this before I pressed the button.
Yeah, maybe you didn't want to go, oh, enter, enter, enter.
Read your line.
Why are you giving me this, you stupid? You want me to throw it away for you?
That's exactly why I did it.
Throw away your own trash. I'm not your trash, bitch.
Just for those lines it was worth it. Uh-oh, I don't think she was too happy with that.
Wow.
She's just standing there. Does she want something?
This is why you should give it to me.
Savage. Wow, you just reminded her of her trauma.
Yeah, because Jack is a dick.
But she's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start a conversation.
She's not saying anything.
If you gave shears to Jill, you would have gotten an instant game over.
Yeah, she would have
Okay.
killed us on the spot.
Alright, good to know.
What, you wanted to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already.
That's a lie, of course, but plausible. Okay, sure, but what should I say? So, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Not take a shower. Why do you want to know?
Well, I mean, you know. We're trapped here together, right? If we're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other.
What did you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what?
Friends?
What do you mean for friends? You think I'm stupid? You were trying to trick me?
Do you want to know what you could give her? Yes, please.
I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again.
You've been hurt? What happened?
Anyway,
Come on, you don't really care about me.
Everlasting bracelet, glasses, rose
Oh,
in
we
vitro.
got some of those.
Who doesn't like rose in vitro? Because apparently everybody does. Oh yeah, novelist fountain pen. That would have made sense.
Yeah, we
since
got plenty of
she's a writer.
those items.
I believe so. Also got the Zolt's diamond, I believe. Thank you very much, DK.
Thank you. You don't want to know about me, even I know that.
No, that's not true.
Fine, then tell me.
Tell you what?
You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right?
Yeah, sure. You've won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff.
Then tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that.
The genre that the ultimate writing prodigy specializes in. Fuck, was it romance or young adult?
It wasn't young adult. I thought it said mystery, actually.
I'm thinking romance. I think it's romance. Yeah,
With the way she speaks, yes.
it's romance, of course. Thank you, Evie.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you actually knew?
Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top pole of the hottest men poles, right?
How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me.
Should we tell her that we stalked all of our future classmates by...
No.
Okay. I'm telling you I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we?
No, DK already read all of the plot before playing it.
No.
I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me.
Ranger, now that you're back, even if you're sleepy, really quick. Beans, yes or no? Again, don't care about spoilers.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Byakuya in a sexy fisherman suit. Also yes to the beans. Alright.
Then
For what? Beans? Why?
you gave
You tipped us
$5.
$5 earlier.
That is a bean.
You are unfathomable to me, DK. You guys are beautiful on the screen.
Why, thank you. No, you.
Oh, I didn't know. Awesome.
See?
Thank you for the 10 bits.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
How's work going?
So what are we going for?
Skunk or
Now,
licorice?
you keep trying to trick me. You pick first.
Cheers.
Clink. Ranger, here's to you.
I got the good one. Thank you again.
Ah. Thank you for the bit. While I'm chewing on what tastes like a skunk's anus, I imagine.
Metal as fuck.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Thank you very much. I love licorice.
Oh. I'm on chat only, hiding in bathroom. In that case... There you go.
I'm very happy with my choice.
Now Kith. No. No, I won't. As a matter of fact, since Evie is rightfully gonna give me shit, share the flavor, no.
No, this one's all mine.
If now I focus too much on this horrible flavor. Emergency fucking chocolate. That was disgusting.
The licorice one is probably my favorite.
Kelly, Ranger, anyone, if you're thinking about doing Bean Boozled,
Kelly!
thank you
for the unicorn
bits.
dongs! Much appreciated.
All of the unicorn dongs in my face.
1701. Thank
If you're
you so
thinking
much.
about doing Bean Boozled while streaming, or doing anything where afterwards you still need to be able to speak for a while, I can definitely recommend having some chocolate nearby. I'll rather grab a salt rock to lick. Yes, also works. Whatever you can do to get that flavor out of your mouth.
No, I love licorice. There's one thing I love more, and I have no clue what it's called anymore. I think it was salmiak in Dutch.
Salmiak.
It's like this powder with salt.
Like salty licorice, kind of.
Yeah, sort of. But it's in powder shape that you basically lick out. It's really tasty. Fucking love that stuff.
So you lick the powder out of what?
That's the fun, you know.
This is probably the lewdest stream we've done so far. What?
I think, yeah, I forgot the name, but it's like this brown-black powder that we have in the Netherlands. So wait, I'm gonna quickly have a look at that. So I think it's called Sol.
Spoiled milk and chocolate.
It's something with Sol.
Salmiak. Salty licorice.
Yeah, but it's like this powder.
Yes, it's salty licorice.
Oh, here it is.
She's literally looking up what I just said.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, your picture could literally be anything that's in a small container. Are you forgetting dick bongos? Swafflecopters? No, I didn't forget about them, but that was mostly chat. Now it's also Tifa, so...
Oh wait, I updated the bot, so now it has all of the wisdoms we've had so
all
far.
the Dutch wisdoms.
Let's see if I can get the...
Nope.
I'm gonna give it 4 tries. Oh, that
This
one
is so
was...
bad.
That one was also really good. Oh, maybe if I spell right. And that's gonna be it?
No.
Nope, okay. Maybe
Thank
not.
you for spamming in our chat. Do I need to time you out?
Sometimes I just feel lucky. We also updated German wisdom.
Is it G wisdom?
It's G wisdom, yeah. But when I tested it, it spits out the same one a lot because there aren't that many in the list.
Where the mouse does not chew through a thread. Yes.
Also, before you're gonna ask, I already did the hee.
Jack, is it possible to dual monitors with an Apple and a Windows computer? I imagine it is, but I don't know because I don't have a Mac. But I would think so, yes. If you have enough inputs on the screen. Yeah. Should be, and then you just switch the input on the screen you use.
That should be possible, yeah.
Like we have the laptop and the computer connected to this screen, which you don't see, but it's right there under the camera. So if I just go to the settings on the screen, I can change the input. Should be doable, I imagine. Again, depends on your screen. Worst case, you just plug one out and you plug the other one in. I can finally do things because of desk. Yes. HDMI and display ports are both global standards implemented by both. Yes.
Then the answer is yes.
And basically every screen should have that nowadays. Desk extender for the win. Yes.
Did it replace the desk where you guys are using now for our Ranger streams, or is it like another one? Because that's also standing on the desk, I think.
She has a new desk. Yes, as she told us, but Tifa doesn't remember things.
I do remember. I'm talking about whether the desk replaced where Ranger is streaming from, or whether it's somewhere else.
I can't get this fucking flavor out of my mouth.
Well, tough shit.
Thanks, Ranger.
Okay, so it's like a different one. See, that was my question.
Grab a handful of salt. I like salt, but I won't go that far.
Salmiak powder.
I think then I'll have different issues. I guaranteed you forget about the taste. Yeah, I have made it a life goal to not throw up on stream, so I will not go with your option.
How about you just eat another bean and hope it's a good one?
But I will keep it in mind and consider it if need be.
I kinda like my suggestion. You're gonna ignore me, aren't you?
Yes.
I had a feeling.
I realized I paused Hamilton 3 hours ago. This is a long intermission. I like to think that we are part of a distraction from Hamilton, and I'm incredibly proud of that.
Well, Groundhog still... Are you already running a test for the Hunger Games? Waifu thingy?
Got him this extender, but it's basically a stand so you can use it so he isn't hunched over to use the keyboard. Not a bad idea.
That is handy.
I ran it. Did it work out?
Did it work out the way you wanted it to?
Espresso shot is a great palate cleanser. Unfortunately, I'm out of coffee. I'll need to buy some more first. I'm even going to try to redo the space because there's absolutely no cable management whatsoever and I don't want to deal with it. Makes sense.
Yeah, I can imagine. Our cable management is horrible as well.
Should I have a take espresso shot as a redeem for the birthday stream? Straight espresso, no chaser, just raw coffee. You could, but limit it to the amount of shots because you don't want to do stuff on stream that messes with your body permanently.
Yeah, that could...
How can you be out of coffee?
As well.
Unacceptable.
But if it's a choice, I would pick pie faces over espresso shot.
No, you have to do them in order. First you redeem all the espresso shots so that she's super fucking wired. And then you do the cream pie faces.
No, we do not make the heart explode. Please don't look at my cables, yeah. Like I'm looking under the desk right now.
Don't. Yeah, just don't. Look, there's a game out there.
I feel your pain.
5 shots of espresso, then sugar to the face. Yes, this is the way. Also, groundhog granite, and it works.
Yes,
Nice.
it works. Nice.
Very good. Also, I think
Hope your friend is gonna love it.
I think I'm able to focus on reading out lines again. We may
Alright.
continue. Toko ran off screaming like a banshee. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now?
Well, get in line.
Ha!
Hey, we get a new skill.
You unlocked the skill vocabulary. So now we can stop spending time with her, I guess.
Oh, we're not done with her yet.
I am done. Fuck cable management, please help. Same. You really don't want to look at what's behind all of this stuff. It works.
Freaking package is still in Frankfurt. I am sorry, but there is no way that thing is already... It's now 4 days in a plane to our city. Like, there's no way.
Maybe there are really strong winds.
Germany ain't that big.
Maybe there's really strong winds.
This thing is flying twice around the planet before it lands here.
Maybe I want to see break the fourth wall. No. No behind the scenes stuff. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Kinda like Chicago, like Little Lots for 7 days.
Yeah, but in Chicago at least it was like, oh, left, came back, left, came back. And now it's just 4 days ago it left. And it just didn't land yet, apparently.
It's still in perpetual flight, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Guessing they have a lot of shit at the moment because of Corona and stuff.
next time just doing Amazon. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. So, now we spend time with Byakuya. Byakuya.
We can't see how actually, yes.
don't
But we
have
haven't
visibility.
done him yet, I guess, so. Warehouse.
I also don't think we're gonna be doing him
Oh look, now it's
since,
chill.
you know, not that kind of game, but anyway.
Well, I'm hoping it will be here soon.
Oh, we're alone with him in the warehouse.
Kinky.
The others have flocked together as usual, I see. But they need to be careful. Growing too close will only cloud their judgment. Should I talk to Byakuya for a while?
Sure thing.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. So looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I spent some time with Byakuya.
Yeah, why didn't you do that, Ranger? Why?
COVID.
Good question.
Would you like to give him a present? DK or Evie, is anyone of you able to tell me what I can give to Byakuya? One sec.
Ooh, it's
Thank you very
birdseed.
much.
I would
Birds?
say Hope's Peak Ring if I had to guess. Glasses maybe?
Loves, coffee, scarab brooch, golden gun, which I believe we have several of. There are so many items.
We only have one.
Thank you very much, Evie.
This is
It was DK, but thank you both because you both were
Damn.
going for it.
Have you tried question marks? Nah.
Well, we wouldn't have that many if Jack lets me spend the coins we have.
No one wants to see you use a gacha machine for 2 hours.
Do you know?
Yes, I do know.
How?
Because I find it super fucking boring to watch.
Yeah, but you are not everyone. I'm just saying. See? Ranger wanna see.
Ranger, don't even. I agree with Jack. Thank you. I'd watch Tifa spend money for 2 hours. 3 hours, please. Let's skip that. How about we do an after stream for the people that want to watch that? If we have to stream that, the stream will take longer than 12 hours.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because we have like 125 coins right now.
Also, Evie, thank you for looking it up, and DK, thank you for looking it up and posting it before Evie.
Also, I'm not even sure if I had 2 hours to buy whatever I wanted, I'd probably need a second house for all the books I would buy.
You bastard! How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem. I'm going to hold on to this. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. Totally.
If I had a library here like in Dark Souls 3, I would die happily. That is beautiful.
Only gacha? Yes. Give us $69.69 to watch hot exclusive content of Tifa unlocking random items in video games.
It has hand bras.
No more streaming, just all of her reading.
Yeah, I love reading, but I think ever since the lockdown I haven't really read anything, but I have bought a shit ton of books. I feel like getting them and having them. At the moment, I just don't feel like actually reading them.
I believe the word you're looking for is collecting.
I just want to know I have it sitting in my closet.
I read a lot of visual novels now, thanks to Evie.
Well, and the visual novel, yes.
I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means.
Yeah, we don't know either.
Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words...
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into this school.
Also, that's kind of a bad thing. Like, even at the last class trial, he was like, oh, you're the one to watch out for now. Wow,
Holy
Ranger!
shit.
Damn!
Thank you for
so much.
way too many bits. Unfortunately, that also means
wait.
that I have to ask you, Beans, yes or no, because that means 3 rounds.
Oh yeah, true. That is
Thank
true.
you very much.
Thank you so much, Ranger. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All
the
the beans. Wanna quickly finish our free time with
Let
him?
me get through this conversation, then I'll do that. Get the salt ready. Ranger, second question, all of them at once or one after the other?
Let me already collect the ones we need in the meantime.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. In the
Thank
meantime...
you very much.
Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got
I only
in.
have one of this one.
Boring.
Roll again.
Generic? Did you really have to list all that off? But it's the truth. Are you even paying attention?
Yes, I'm listening. And in the meantime, I'm collecting the beans.
Thank you. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all, but even I... You seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they're all ultimate.
In other words...
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. And I thought I was being arrogant sometimes. He's really taking this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you to allow you to bask in my glory.
This dude's getting worse and worse.
Where are the scissors? Yes. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma.
I would stab him right there.
Yes! Cool and composed.
I'm not sure if I would call that cool.
Now fuck spending time with his asshole. So, pick your 3. Oh god.
Okay, we have, just for you, Ranger, we have spoiled milk, we have booger, and we have barf. And I think I'm going with these 3. My presence is brief.
Hello Skinner. Hello Benjima. Welcome back Skinner. Ben, how's your wife doing? I'm hoping she's better now.
Is she feeling better? Chapter 5. Such good jokes. Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Ranger. You
Oh wait, we forgot one thing.
beautiful sick person.
That was the first one.
Oh. Oh, I got all 3 bad ones.
I got pear, but I also got barf. Oh, this makes the pear so nasty.
Chewing is one thing, swallowing is a whole nother. Oh. She's better than she was, but no, it's a long-term thing that goes up and down. How are you? I'm glad that she's doing better. Sorry that it's a long-term thing. I need to do something like being boozled. Rum was a bad idea. This is not a good idea either, man.
This would be something for your charity stream.
This is so disgusting.
I think with the spoiled milk I also had a good one because I didn't taste that, but the barf and pear was very...
I also had booger in there. It's the salty, disgusting shit.
What happened? We just had some
Samurai, every time someone tips us $5, donate, cheers 500 bits, does a sub or a gift sub, we give them the option to make us play a round of Bean Boozled. Meaning we take out 2 beans and eat them. If you know jelly beans, it's like that, but some of these are absolutely disgusting with flavors such as dirty dishwasher, puke, rotten eggs, skunk spray, stink bug, dead fish.
The dead fish is definitely the worst.
I played that 3 years ago, yes. And since Ranger just cheered 1500 bits, it's
just
3
did
rounds, which he said yes to, and then we also asked, do you want us to eat all of them at once?
Oh.
To which, unfortunately, the answer was also yes. Rotten Eggs is your spin-off Twitch channel.
My favorite letter is rotten eggs.
Rotten Eggs is the mature-only version. I can't drink water in this.
Okay, I'm just lucky that the after flavor is mainly... No, I'm good. I'm gonna save this. Is mainly...
Give me that one. Because I need it.
It's mainly the pear though, with a tiny hint of barf that I can survive. Okay, I'm currently on the verge of a panic attack and maybe you guys will know what I should do. One sec, let me...
I just opened a stream for a stream I hadn't watched in a while because they're finally playing V3 and I have no idea why I'm banned in their chat and I'm freaking out because I know I didn't do anything wrong. Considering or I'm wondering if I got hacked and someone did something or if it was a misclick, I just don't know. Take a deep breath, first of all, that's the most important part if you ask me. Second, appeal.
Yeah.
Just tell them, hey,
I really don't know why
I would love to watch.
appeal isn't available.
Appealing isn't available. Can you send them, send one of the mods of a streamer a whisper over Twitch? And then just tell them, hey, I wanted to watch and I saw that I'm banned and I don't recall being banned. So I just want to know what happened and I would like to be unbanned if possible.
I wouldn't ask straight away for an unban, just ask for, hey, I don't know what happened or why. Please tell me.
I think I can't check who's actually where right now modding.
I can have a look. What's the name of the streamer? Better.
I love you, Ranger, but I also hate you. Shavana.
Let me
Give us a
have
sec.
a quick look if I can see who's modding.
Brad. Can you copy the names and send it to her over a whisper?
Yeah, there are a few moderators in there. How do I get out of this again?
Groundhog. You're gonna get a whisper in a second. Do it as a whisper.
Yes, I'm getting there.
Very good.
First I have to get to Groundhog.
Check your whispers. It will be Tifa, so it won't be my favorite letters expert Quicksilver. She's sending you the name of a mod. Thank you, no worries. Takes us a second.
Yeah, there's currently 5 mods active in that stream. I sent you all 5 of the names. Just try whispering.
Just send them a message. Go like, hey, sorry, saw that I was banned.
I can't appeal. Can you please tell me the reason? Something like that. That's what I would do.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to ask. And like you say, if you didn't do anything, maybe it was a misclick. Especially if you haven't watched in a while.
And I want to say that is possible because Jack once did that too with one of our viewers.
Yes, I accidentally timed out the wrong person. Oh no, I banned one. It was supposed to be a joke, but then it was like when we started streaming. And then I didn't know how to unban them, so I was being an asshole.
Yeah, that's when Evie had to save your ass.
Yeah, I think it was easy. Yeah.
Hope you can get it sorted with one of them.
But most importantly, take a deep breath. Keep taking deep breath. Pretty sure this can all get sorted out. Just take it one step at a time.
Exactly. Okay.
I finally don't feel like I ate Satan's asshole anymore. It's a good feeling. Back to game?
Yep.
Still, thank you very much, Ranger, for the bits.
Thank you so much.
Insane person, but in a good way.
I appreciate it.
It is much easier for me to show my gratitude when I don't have been boozled in my mouth. Sorry. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. Maybe I should click on the game.
Maybe you
There we
should.
go.
Ding dong, bing bong. Oh, didn't we want to ask today about our emote ideas or after?
After.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
this is new.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh, no,
We're
it was
getting-
multi things. Huh?
Quickly.
Quickly, quickly, quickly,
Clickly.
quickly.
Keeping true to me, being brief, I have to love you all. I have to love you all? Okay.
Gonna have to
Always
love
love.
and leave y'all.
Oh, love and leave you all. I want for tomorrow's stream, I got stuff to show off. Peace out.
Cool. Thank you so much for hanging, Skinner. Good luck with whatever you're gonna do, and talk to you later.
Yes. Have fun showing off your stuff, but not in an inappropriate
No,
way
you-
also.
Please don't flash anything.
Yeah, please don't do anything weird. But good luck, much success.
Love you, man.
Messaged one of them, just gotta wait and see. Also should take my migraine meds. That is not a bad idea, and just take it easy. Just take a deep breath. Wait for them to reply. I'm pretty sure this can be sorted out.
No stress. Know you.
No you, Skinner, no you. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym.
Even though it's nighttime, by the way.
And he sounded pretty serious about it too. There is no rule saying that we can't go out at night. We just agreed that we wouldn't.
Yeah, but what if I was sleeping? Like, there's no way that announcement would wake me up.
And I'm pretty sure Monokuma would come and drag you to the gym eventually.
Yeah, true. He's done that before to Toko, I think it was. There was someone who didn't want to come.
I believe it was Toko, yes. Running. There we go.
We're coming! So it's probably gonna be something else to motivate us. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside.
Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this.
More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
well then.
Makoto, if something happens to me, Hina.
Huh?
No, never mind.
So then.
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves?
I would. Sometimes
I believe in
people
you.
need to be believed in for them to be able to do it themselves.
I believe in you, Sakura.
Me too.
Please don't die.
Please no. Sakura? Let's see what fucked up nonsense is gonna happen next. I believe in you. No sauce, we believe
No,
in
you.
you. But thank you. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began.
How's the PC coming along? Okay. Oh. I thought a cutscene would happen.
One sec. It's weird because I'm still in the Discord. I think if it were on purpose, I would have been kicked off of there too, right? Yes.
One
I
would
would
think
agree.
so, yes.
So if you ask me, even if for some reason maybe they don't check for whispers or anything, or they don't see them, if they don't see it on Twitch, just reach out to them over Discord.
Also an option then, yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're just trying to sort this mess out. So. Trying to make sure mic and cam work on stream, and then we should be good to go. Not Jay.
Doing all of the tests.
No.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
Hmm.
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right?
Is he right? We have... Oh, wait.
You know,
I
you
was
can
doing
see the
Toko.
character, right?
We have to go through this again?
No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge.
Your grudge?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us.
Maybe I'll message one of the mods on Discord. Go ahead. Why not?
Can always try. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about.
Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
Okay. What?
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami.
He said it so openly it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What did he just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Let me guess, student number 16 is the ultimate hostage?
No, I don't think so.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Rooster, boiler, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait.
And just like that, he was gone. Finally understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
Ultimate hostage? What a shitty talent. Sounds like something I would be great at, though. Just saying.
Imagine what my ultimate talent would be.
Ultimate pronouncer of words.
Oh, that's not a bad one to have.
So, what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong. You're wrong.
There's just no way. Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What?
When he was being serious for serious, Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us all this time? I'm sorry, but did she say anything about her being a serial killer? No.
Huh?
Random fact about Leon. We all figured his name ain't all that Japanese. Turned out his name during the beta was actually Kazuo Matsuo. Okay. Well, Leon suits him.
Alright. But then how would that have worked with a reveal thing that Sayaka wrote the name?
Sure.
Could you do that as letters? Maybe in kanji or something. I don't know Japanese enough.
Kanji turnaround. That probably means something as well. It's not true. Sakura would probably being controlled or what? There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told.
What? You're talking like you know that for a fact.
Why don't you get bigger hands and when we start talking? Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during the fight I heard Sakura say she'd decide to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that?
The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind. Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
Sakura would never do that.
Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are.
Well, sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her. Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do?
I was told. To kill one of my friends.
It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words. I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong. You're wrong.
I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
It's letting me appeal on mobile. Yay!
Oh, nice. That's so weird. Usually it would work on PC and not on mobile.
Twitch being Twitch.
Yeah, fair enough. Twitch being Twitch.
That's terrible.
It's... Oh, wait. It's because you're not listening to me. Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind.
What?
I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Oh, hold on. What do you mean if you both go down?
Hina.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. Knowing Hina, yes. Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then?
Bing bong.
It is nighttime. Go to bed.
As such,
Yeah.
open the door. Okay then. Sweet.
My last chats were about Doctor Who and then saying I had to go because of a migraine.
Oh, you can see that when you appeal.
Apparently. Well, I hit submit and it said the channel wasn't accepting them. That's Twitch being Twitch for you. The extreme measures to prevent V3 spoilers have stopped me from resolving this mistake. Makes sense, I
I
guess.
guess someone might have thought you dropped a spoiler or something?
Can I have some water, please? Also, give me the glass.
That I can do.
Good thing you can still whisper them and you are still on the Discord, so you can also just ask them back. Like I said, pretty sure it was a mistake.
Here you go. Thank you.
I didn't get into the chat at all. I've never spoiled anything. I can confirm you have never spoiled us either.
Very true. Can vouch.
Yes. If you need a testimonial, we will back you up. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
No way.
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat.
Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything. But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow.
It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. I know that feeling.
If we can leave, I say we try to go to Sakura.
Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? My anxiety is going crazy though, unfortunately. General anxiety. Try to do whatever you can do to stay calm. I know that feels like a dumb thing to say, but if you have any like rituals or whatever that help you stay calm, this would be a good moment to use one. Like, if it helps, I honestly don't think they did that on purpose, because if they did, why are you still able to access that Discord? You know? I honestly think it was just a mistake. So, take it easy, send them a message, focus on your Hunger Games thing. Think of how much fun it's gonna be to play that later.
Try to get some distraction from it.
Yes. Watch us be bad
No matter
at
how
video
hard it
games.
is.
Whatever distracts you.
Well, it's hard to be bad at this game so far.
Maybe we should leave Twitch for now to take my mind off of it, but I also don't want to not be proactive and leave it unresolved. Either is fine, do whatever makes you feel better. Like I keep saying, you have access to the Discord, you know their mods, send them a message, and just wait for
And
them to
then
get back to
you
you.
just gotta wait. Nothing more you can really do about it.
Can't really speed it up more than that. So,
Unfortunately.
yeah. But everything points to it being just an accident, so. Don't try to not overthink it. Easier said than done, I know, but. Fair probably won't be fixed until after the stream, which sucks.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I just realized we're only on chapter 4 out of 6. How? Only 6? Isn't there more?
Huh.
Well,
But
also,
then we're almost done. Look how fast we're going.
yeah, no, I think there's still a little bit more time. Anyway, your lines.
But yeah, they probably won't see now during the stream.
Yeah, we're probably focused on the stream itself, so.
As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues.
Have you watched these clowns? Evie has a point. Just saying.
I can't answer the how, I'm just saying.
Fuck, I forgot the amount was unknown. Don't worry, because this can still go either way. Either some of us get out, or
We all get killed.
we all get killed, except for Makoto, which I think. So there's plenty of ways this can go either way, so don't worry.
Exactly. And we're seeing how more and more are getting killed every chapter.
Yeah. Should go and call my mom and then finish Hamilton. You go do that. Say hi to your mom.
Do
from
that.
us.
Hope your friend's gonna love the Hunger Games thing you created.
Yes.
And hope you can resolve the stream thing today as well.
Yes. Thanks for understanding. No, it's perfectly fine.
Thanks for hanging with us
Thanks for
until now.
spending time with us. Hope it will get resolved soon, though.
Yes. And enjoy Hamilton.
Yes. And your Hunger Games.
Everything.
May the odds ever be in the favor of your favorite waifu. I remembered a line from the Hunger Games.
Wow. They're making a new movie, by the way.
Oh god.
Even a soccer player touring Europe.
Cheering.
Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
That is
Okay,
pretty good knowledge.
makes sense. Ding dong, bing bong.
Oh hey, Twitch just sent me a notification you went live. What a timing.
Yes, we're finally worthy of a notification.
They already went through all the good streamers.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready.
How about we call a night here, because we need to get up early tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. What time is it anyway? 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But let's finish the talk.
Why? I can just save right here. Save. Slot
enough.
15. So, let me click on this. We do this. And this. Yeah,
Wait, how many hours did we have? Oh, doesn't matter. Can have a look later.
I can tell you right now, 1 sec. We have been playing for 48 hours.
Oh. See, that ain't too bad.
Yep. Going at a pace of roughly 11 hours per chapter.
That's doable. I can live with that.
And I'm guessing, like, unless the background stories we're gonna tell about the characters is gonna get longer.
We didn't have a long background story like we did with Mondo when it came to Celeste.
Yes.
There was like a long after talk thingy, but there wasn't like this whole Monokuma.
Yes. As I was attempting to say, unless the background stories for the characters that are still left are getting longer, the simple fact that there is less characters left in the game also means that the chapters should be a little bit shorter, I assume.
Well, all depends on what they're gonna throw in.
Probably until the last chapter or epilogue or whatever they're gonna do. That wraps this up to some degree, I would assume.
Well, they can still throw in a lot of story.
Yes.
So I'm not counting on that. Question is what or who's gonna die now? Because I really don't think Sakura is gonna kill anyone, but there is a good chance that someone is planning on killing her now.
That could very well be.
I guess this would be the good time for Byakuya to convince Genocide Jill to kill Sakura, even though Sakura is a girl and usually not one of the people she kills. But maybe for him she would?
I'm pretty sure if Byakuya asked her to, she would. Did you finish it? Still rocking that chapter 4 swag.
Totally almost at chapter 5. I'm quite sure Friday
No.
we'll see the end of chapter 5.
5.
4. We're in 4.
So, Tifa just casually confirming a
24-hour stream.
48-hour stream Friday through Sunday. Didn't I just earlier ask you to think before you speak?
69 hours
Yes,
stream.
Jack about lost his mind, so I didn't mean to kick you.
Backstory on Celeste, yes.
Yes.
Bring
Yes,
it.
please. Well, as long as we do the long streams only on Friday, I don't mind because I can sleep the whole weekend if need be. But I just can't do that during the week. So.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it's
So-
gonna depend, I guess.
So really during the week, 3.5 hours is the maximum we should do. Otherwise we don't get enough sleep and then we won't be able to function as we should while doing our day jobs. So
Yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yeah,
yes.
okay. So we still have some time for chapter 4. I think we can, depending on where this is gonna go, I think we do have, or we are gonna see the end of chapter 4 this week.
Who knows? We just might.
Imagine a 69-hour stream though. We're not rigs.
I was saying, if a couple of us people streaming got together, we could make a team and have a perpetual stream of like 69 hours. We could make that happen. Just saying, as a single person, I would not be able to do that.
No, also not going to try.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and do my taxes. Yay! You got this!
One of my friends owes over 10 grand.
Christ.
Holy shit. Holy
Is that something you
shit.
have to put in your taxes? Yes, because it's money you
No,
transfer.
I'm guessing you owe taxes, as in you owe payments of 10k to the IRS.
Oh wait, I thought the friend owed you 10k. But wait, you
No,
can
she owes taxes.
you can seriously pay 10,000
Yes,
or owe
because
10,000?
tax is only done afterwards.
Yeah, but you still pay them after your payment then.
No. You do your taxes and then you need to pay your taxes. It's not like here where it's like, oh, everything you earn, everything you pay, it's already taxed.
I thought it comes like at the end of your order
No,
with everything.
no, not these taxes.
Oh, holy fuck.
Anyway, Celestia was a notorious liar to the point of earning the nickname Queen of Liars, and so it is difficult to determine what, if any, of her self-reported life prior to the Killing Game is fact. By all accounts, it seems she was given the name Taiko Yasuhiro and born into a likely working-class family in the capital of Tochigi Prefecture, Utsunomiya, where she came to love its most famous food, gyoza. Gyoza is delicious.
Gyoza is great.
Fucking love them. Celestia loathed her true self and the common world she was born into, considering her given name of... fuck advertisements. Given her name of Taiko Yasuhiro a loser name. And so sometime during her childhood, Celestia retreated into an obsession with European royalty, particularly of the Victorian and Rococo period, and European historical figures like Marie Antoinette.
Okay.
To make her life appear more glamorous, she took on the European-sounding name Celestia Ludenberg, concocted a fictional backstory for herself in which her father was a member of French nobility, and her mother was a member of a German family of musicians. Okay. She began adopting a fake, ambiguous European accent, yes, and designing her own well-known line of Lolita fashion.
Wait, she did design, or she designed her own clothes as well?
Apparently, yes.
Like next to her gambling? I'm amazed so far nothing of her gambling came.
Yeah, we didn't really see much of that. Her ultimate dream in life was to own and live in a European castle filled with handsome male servants dressed as vampires, and this dream is what led her into the world of gambling in order to raise the significant amount of money she would need.
Fair enough. That last
Makes
bit
sense.
she actually explained.
Yeah, the last bit is in the game.
After
was
the
her
class
goal.
trial, before she got executed.
Modem is done being a dick, now seems to be working. I can now have all the homies tabs open.
Yes!
Callie, don't jinx it.
Right on time.
Callie, don't jinx it.
Don't at all. Isn't this the second time, by the way, that they came over?
Don't you wish on that? Don't you wish that on me, Ricky?
Didn't somebody already come like last month? If I remember correctly?
No, that was a different issue. That was one with a router being not updated or something for ages.
Oh, okay.
Or faulty. I forgot the exact details.
Yeah, I don't remember. I only remember someone coming by.
Save me, Tom Cruise. It's all the same issue.
See, it is the same. It's just being
It's
shit.
being crappy.
Well, I hope it stays stable now.
Tifa,
No problems.
I already set everything up, so you already saw this. Tifa didn't really pay attention. We're gonna end the stream
I
with
saw it.
raiding Skinner, who according to Twitch is playing Tetris 99, which, if you haven't played, is pretty cool. You get to play Tetris against 98 other people.
It seems
Tifa.
to be...
Are you ready for the end of stream dance?
Yes, I am. Thank you guys so
Then,
much once again for
Thank you
hanging
so
with
much
us.
for hanging. We will be back tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow. Same time. With more Danganronpa.
Yes.
Love you all.
Not gonna be the end of chapter 4.
Thank you, thank you.